Christmas. Yeah. What is? All right, you guys. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm Divinely V. Welcome. 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 Okay. We'll get right into it. All right. So today we're gonna start with Taurus. Just go like that. All right. So let me get it together. Right. All right. So this is the energy read. Remember, if you guys want a daily, if you guys want a reading, they are on sale till the end of the year. Just email me at vdivinely@gmail.com. I accept PayPal and Cash App payments. And it is the Divinely V. My email is vdivinely@gmail.com. That's how you let me know what you want. That's how we communicate. You know. I am trying to go live every evening to answer questions as well. And those are donation based as well. Well, not as well, but they're donation based. They are free readings, but of course, a donation you skip the line. All right. All right. So Taurus. Taurus and start it. All right. No sorrow, no grief and pain. No face once again. Taurus, all right, so you start off with prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you, so be open to receiving it. The 10 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. You have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. King of Pentacles and 3 of Swords. Okay, so yeah, Taurus, for your day, prosperity with the 10 of Cups, you're going to be super, super, super fulfilled. You are receiving everything that you've been manifesting with prosperity. Universe is giving you so much abundance right now. Like, I think it's like as far as money, career, love life, all of it. But Spirit is saying like, hey, remember what you've been through. Like, don't forget where you come from, boo, okay? Like, remember what you've been through, okay? Take those lessons, learn from those lessons and move forward. And that's why you have all this prosperity coming in for you. And that's also reiterating that for forgiving and learning. You have to forgive the things that happened to you in the past, things that kind of came about. And you have to learn from those situations. And you're going to be in this King of Pentacles energy, stable, grounded. But I think with this 3 of Swords here is it's just like you have to release something in order to move forward from this. So it's like the universe is ready. So the universe is ready to pour all of this out to you. But you have to release and let go of something. Could be a third party situation, could be a heartbreak, but I don't really feel like it's love at all. I feel like it's more so like something just kind of shook you. You're just like, damn, that's kind of fucked up, like a situation. And I just think you really need to forgive and learn from it. And then once you do, you learn those lessons and you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna let this hurt me. I'm learning from this lesson. I'm forgiving that person. I'm forgiving that situation. And now I'm going to have all of this stable, grounded energy here. So, yep, Taurus, there you go, boo. It's pretty darn good, if I say so myself. All right. Moving right along. All right, next we're going to go with Gemini. And that's at 4:37. Excuse me. All right, Geminis. Let's get Gemini. Yeah. Man, my Christmas mood, listen to that Christmas music, All right, Gemini, let's see. You start off with Medicine Woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Wands. Then you have Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. The Five of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Okay. So I just feel the spirit is just kind of telling you, like, hey, trust in divine. Like, whatever the situation you're going through is, I feel like it's like you're in some kind of karmic cycle here. Something where you've been real defensive, you've been fighting all the time. Like, there has been like no middle ground, no agreements, no anything. But it's like spirit is saying, like, you can fix this, you can heal this, you can do this. The wheel can spin in your favor. It's like it's a cycle. The Wheel of Fortune, that's like a cycle. The cycle is, I feel it's just a hard cycle, like you're having a hard time letting go, but you need to let divine assist you with this. That's why I'm telling you how you need to trust in this situation, because divine got your back, okay? Because you felt left out in the cold because of whatever this situation is that kind of happened here. But in doing so and trusting the universe and, being in your divine power and letting go of that karmic cycle, you become more, you become the King of Pentacles. So you become more grounded, more stable. And that's where you want to be. It's like you're moving towards this. It's like you're coming out of this energy and moving towards this energy. So that is awesome. So just keep at it, okay? But, just keep manifesting and trust that the universe is doing its thing, okay? All right, Gemini. Okay, so next we're going to go with Cancer at 7:50. All right, Cancers. I was ready to talk to you, Cancer. Okay. Okay. All right. So you start off with the Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. And then you have the Temperance with the Five of Wands. And then you have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. You have the Death card and the Temperance. All right, Cancer. So what I'm saying here is you're manifesting away from something, but you're not really bringing nothing in. Okay. It's like you're manifesting. It's like you're like, okay, I don't want this. I don't want that. Because you're looking for some kind of balance, but you don't really know what that balance is that you're looking for. So it's like you're kind of combating yourself. It's like you're trying to manifest new beginnings, but you're not willing or ready to let things go. So it's all about cycles, the rhythms of life. You have to let things go in order to bring new things in, to have that balance here. But it's like you're just combating yourself. It's like you're just, it's like internal. But getting to know each other, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I just feel that you really need to get to know yourself. I feel like you need to kind of go within, and also getting to know each other, but I feel like you need to get to know yourself. I feel like maybe you lost yourself in the process of some type of situation, some type of, I don't know, anything. And you just need to start getting to know yourself again. Okay. And in doing so, you end some type of cycle. Okay. And then that's when that balance comes in for you with the temperance, because it came out again. So spirit is just saying like, hey, focus on yourself. You are able to manifest. You are doing this, but you need to end something in order for it to begin, because you are going to manifest what you want. You just need to end something first. Okay. All right. That was for my Cancers. All right. Next, we're going with Leo. All right. Leo's 11:10. I can write y'all. All right, Leo. All right, Leos. Have anybody in here? I have 3 people. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Shoot. All right. Okay, so Leos, you start off with inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Then you have the 3 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. All right, next you have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. The 8 of Swords and the Magician. All right, so Leo, it's like you want to move forward with someone, but you're in your head. Like you want this union or whatever this is, like really bad, because you manifested it, but you worried about like what happened in the past. So I feel like whoever this is you're dealing with, you've been dealing with them for a while, Leo. But you know what you need to do, but you're not listening to yourself. Because you have the inner wisdom. You want to have this union. You want to be connected. You want to be together. But you're like, man, I done fucked up so bad in the past. This person is not going to want me. Or this situation, like, or maybe if it's not a love thing, it could be, like with work. So in that situation, it would be like, you kind of messed up. Like maybe you took the wrong path. You said something wrong to the wrong person at work, or they took it some kind of way. Like I just feel like you just weren't at, maybe it was in your lower vibrational self during that time or something, but you realize like, damn, I kind of messed up, but I do want this. Like I want this. And you know what you need to do. You know that you want it, but you're just like, damn, I done fucked up. But like engagement, like that's, coming together like a union again, like the 3 of Pentacles there. But it's like you're all in your head about this. Like you're stressed out. You don't know what to do. It's like, it's like you're imprisoning yourself with your thoughts. Like you need to release that and continue manifesting. So because you manifested this person, you manifested this situation for yourself. But it's like you're in your head and you're so worried about what's going on, what has happened in the past with the person or with the situation, that you're really not, you're gonna move forward, but it's like you just kind of in this suspension almost, like you're just not really moving forward because you're stressed out and you don't know what the fuck to do. Like, yeah, you just don't know what to do. But I mean, yeah, but it also could be like, you're you know, like you're not trusting your intuition. That's what I'm saying. You're really not trusting your intuition right now, but you will. It's just gonna take you a little minute, okay? But you got this, Leo. Hang in there. Stay strong, just like I know you all, boo. All right. Next, we got Virgos, 1540. Virgo, 1540. Okay. All right, my Virgos. This is Virgo. Thank you. All right, so Virgo, you start off with inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Then you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. All right, and then you have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. The Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So, yeah, Virgo, I just feel like Spirit is just telling you, like, hey, just take care of yourself. You know, take care of self. And then, you know, you'll be able to continue doing what it is that you want to do. Because I feel like you're tired, like you're really tired of everything. You've been kind of neglecting yourself. You need to take care of self, okay? And in doing so, you're going to have the 10 of Pentacles. Your finances are going to increase. You're going to feel more stable, more grounded, okay? Like, you know, like how you are, like, you know, that's Pentacles, Virgo's Pentacles. So then you have the 5 of Cups here. So the reason that you haven't been doing so in the past, because you've been worried about what's happened in the past, like worried about repeating the same cycles, going through the same things. You're worried about things that are out of your control, Virgo. Got to let it go. All right, so then you have engagement here. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. So I just feel like you're going to, you know, meet someone, you know, go with someone. Okay, so you're going to possibly meet the person you're going to marry. It's super, super, super slow energy. I feel like this person is dragging their damn feet, like they dragging their feet in molasses, in mud, in quicksand. Like I just feel like this shit is super, super slow, but it's some kind of cycle here. Okay, it's some kind of cycle that you have to end. It's like a way of thinking. Like maybe you're so focused on this person, like, oh my God, is that person ever going to, you know, propose? Am I ever going to meet this person or something like that? But I mean, you will, you have, you know your situation, but it's like dead ass slow. Like this might just be dragging their feet, like just taking their precious ass time. But it will, but it's like, I feel with the cycle, maybe you have to learn patience. It's something within this cycle that you need to really, 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 really learn. I am fine. Hey, Pinky Lee, good morning. I just feel like it's something in the cycle that you really need to learn here. But I mean, everything's gonna be fine. It's super, super slow moving because look, bottom of the deck, you have the 2 of Cups here. What's the bottom of this one? Yeah, the 4 of Cups. Like, yeah, if you got an offer coming in, you're not even sure you want to take the offer because once the offer comes in, I feel like it's gonna be so long coming, so overdue. You're gonna be like, do I even want this? Like, the Virgo knowing you, you're gonna be like, should I have put in the work? Shit, hell yeah, that's what you're gonna do. So anyway, that was Virgo. All right, Libra. Libra is it right at 20? All right, Libras. once again. Shit. Let's try this shuffle again. All right, Libras, you start off with cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. And next you have the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Next you have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. All right. Ace of Cups and Seven of Swords. Okay. All right, Libra. So yeah, so I feel like you just whatever it is that you're going through, Spirit is just saying like, hey, like focus on yourself. Remember that it's all about reciprocity. What you put in is what you get out. Like it's all about cycles. It's all about the rhythm of life, the flow of life. But it's like you're all in your head about this situation. I'm sorry. Yep, I did. Have I done Aries? No, I haven't. Aries is going to be the last one. So you have a few before. I'm just on Libra. I'm the Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, then Aries. Okay. So you got a little minute. Yeah, so I lost my train of thought, Libra. Okay, so you've been in your head about this situation. You really need to like get control of your emotions. I feel like something has been going on and you've been like, I feel like you've been crying a lot or like just upset by some kind of situation here. But you know, you need to honor yourself. Like, it's okay to cry. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to have those feelings, but realize why you're having those feelings, you know, maybe, you know, work on your chakras to kind of balance yourself out. Realizing why you're having those feelings and then understanding like, hey, I'm having the feelings because of this particular situation. And then why am I upset or, you know, upset or sad about this situation? And really think back. Like an example would be like, I don't know, let's say someone said something to you about, I don't know, let's say your hair, and you're just like, oh, like it hurt your feelings, so you're upset, you're in your head about it, you're crying about it because someone said something about your hair. Okay, so then you have to think about it, like, why am I so upset? I love my hair. Well, I thought I loved my hair, so why am I upset about my hair? Maybe it's because it took you a long time to grow your hair that way. Maybe and the reason it took you a long time to grow your hair that way is because maybe you had some kind of illness. Maybe something happened, you know, in your past when, you know, you were kind of stressed out and maybe you lost your hair. I mean, this is just, I'm just trying to give some kind of example of how far back you need to go. So then let's say you're like, oh, the reason I was stressed out was because, I don't know, I was going through this in school, for, you know, example, you know, like maybe when you're in high school or, you know, middle school or elementary, you know, or maybe it was, you know, you had a not so best upbringing and the kids were picking about you, about your hair because you grew up in a place where you didn't look like others, you know. And so then it's like, oh, you're not necessarily crying because this person said like, oh, my hair, you know, your hair, they didn't like your hair or something. You're not crying about that. You're crying because you never healed those childhood wounds. So that's what you would need to fix, if that's making sense. Okay. I know that's just you know, that was kind of random, but I just want to do something generalized that anybody could kind of relate to and kind of understand. Like, You will need to really recognize that and understand and get to the root cause of the situation in order to fix it, okay? All right. So let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. And in doing so, you're going to bring in you're going to be emotionally fulfilled. I don't feel like a person is going to fulfill you. I feel that you are going to end up filling your own cup. You're going to be super happy. It's going to be a new beginning because you realize what the cycles and rhythms are. You realize, hey, I need to heal this. I need to do this. And then you've learned those lessons from the past and you're moving forward. Okay, so that is what is going on with you, Libra, for today. All right. So next we're doing Scorpio. Scorpio is 2607. All right, Scorpio. Scorpios. All right, so you start off, Scorpio, with High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Cups. Then you have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Queen of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. All right, Scorpio. So I feel that whatever cycle this is that you're going through, it is for your higher self. Okay. I feel like you're really working on your chakras and you're really working on grounding yourself and manifesting what you want into your life, which is putting you into this, into the High Priestess. I mean, yeah, putting you into that spiritual, your higher self. It's kind of bringing you into your higher self here. Whatever the cycle is you're going through, it's a cycle that is obviously needed. But Spirit is saying like you need to pay attention to the red flags. Like, don't just yes, you're going through your higher self, but remember there's still those lower vibrational energies that kind of happen. We just had the Mercury retrograde. You know how things are. So just kind of keep that in your mind because the red flags, it's cautioning you, and whatever happens is it's like, I feel like it's going to affect your money. Okay. So, because as you're in your higher vibrational self, everything flows into you. Money, love, everything that you want. It's just this constant flow of energy constantly moving through you. But once you hit that lower vibrational energy, even bits and pieces, it starts not only messing with your karmic flow, the flow of the Wheel of Fortune, but it messes with your finances as well. It's like it continues through your whole life. So through all the aspects of your life. So yeah, so it's like for me, and just looking at this, it's like she's focusing on that pinnacle right there. She's really focused on it. And she's focused on it a little too much. And now it's like, okay, she focused on it so much. Now she's going to focus on the other one. So it's like she's kind of like scatterbrained, but her intentions are focused, but not really. It's like it's focused, but it's not focused on the right thing. So she's not paying attention to the red flags. She don't see what's out there because she's too focused on one particular thing. Okay. So, yeah. So just pay attention to that, okay? I know that's that had to be for somebody specific, because honey, I don't know. Okay. All right, so Sagittarius is This is 3029. What was say? All right, Sagittarius. We'll take you, boo. Okay. All right, then, Sagittarius. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, you start off with go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Thank you, Pinky Lee. You have the King of Swords and then the Seven of Pentacles. All right, then you have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. The Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. All right, so Sagittarius, I feel like all you've been doing is working home and work. I feel like that's all you've been doing, or school, whatever you're in. Spirit is like, get outside. I know it's cold outside. Don't want to go out there. The weather changing. Maybe in a nice climate, I don't know. But it's cold here. It'd be cold, like jacket weather now. But some days it'd be like, it snowed like the other week or last week or something. But it'd be cold. So I know you don't want to get outside, but you need to get out, do something. Maybe, I don't know, go to somewhere, go bowling or go play pool or something, get out. You got the King of Swords, like you've been in this energy a little bit too long, where you just kind of not dealing with shit, just like, this shit ain't for me. I ain't really worried about that. But it's like you need to allow people in. You need to allow more people into your life to start doing things. You need to have options. You need to get out there and do what you're doing, And then you have retreat. So with the retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. Like I said, I feel like you need you need some kind of break. But this, you need to go outside, and do things like for yourself, okay? Not like for other people, for yourself, okay? And then retreat is like whoever this person is you're dealing with is a super spiritual person. It is a new beginning in love for you. And y'all need to take a break together. It's the holiday times. Maybe it's going to be your first holiday together. I know you Sagittarius, your birthday is coming on up. Maybe you need to take a break with that person. Just, I don't know, go shopping. Hell, just hold hands. Just get away. Disconnect from the world where it's just you two, Or if you're not dealing with the person, disconnect to the point where it's just you. Like, focus on yourself. Go outside. Sit outside and read a book. I don't know. Go do something. But you really need to connect with, with divine. You really need to become a bit more spiritual. But I think that's two different people here. I think that somebody needs, if you're dealing with the person, you need to take a break with that person. Or if you're not, you need to have some time to yourself. So, yeah. There you go. Get out the house. Do something. I know it's cold, but, do what you do. All right. So next we have Capricorns, and that is at 34, 42. Now Capricorns. I'll bring you on. I'm glad, Pinky Lee. That is my goal. I like it. I enjoy it. I enjoy doing this. It helps me get through my day. Like, if I have to work all day. And, I'm actually enjoying doing this during the day. This morning I was a bit tired. sister. And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do this later, but I knew I didn't have the time to. So I was like, no, I'm gonna get it in for my people. As I said, I'm trying to go post something or do something every single day. So every single day it'll be something on my page. Okay, you put it out into the universe is gonna give it right back to me. Show the universe that I want this. Thank you. Okay, let's get these. I keep up with the time because I have to clock in at 8 o'clock. So if y'all ever wonder why I be checking my phone, that's why. Oh shit. Okay, who is this? Capricorn. Oh damn. Okay. Expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. And then you have Justice and the Emperor. Be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. All right then. All right then. You have the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Yeah, because it's like divinely. It's like, yeah, this is like divine. Like most definitely, like what you've been manifesting, what you've been doing, working on your chakras. I feel like you are in this Emperor power. Like you are every bit of everything right now. Like you're a powerful manifester. You've been doing your due diligence. You've been doing what you're supposed to do to balance yourself, to balance your life around you, to do your affirmations. I feel like you've been doing the damn work, Capricorn. Okay. And you brought in like all of this abundance, all of this balance. Like you're really just in this awesome place. But if you're not there, you're almost there. Spirit's like, hey, expect a miracle because, honey, it's happening. Everything you want is being answered. It's being brought to you, okay? You have this could be the one here. So you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So the person you're thinking about is the person. And yes, they want to offer. And they are going to come to you with an offer of love. And you're going to be happy. With this Ace of Pentacles, it's going to be a brand new beginning for you. A stable beginning, okay? Something that you manifested, that you really wanted. It's a miracle, So that's like new money, it ain't a new person because you know them already, but it's gonna be a new offer. Like it's all of this abundance that you have coming in for you, and it is freaking beautiful. All right, Capricorn. All right, so next we have Aquarius. My aqua friends, Aquarius is at 30 or 27. All right, Aquarius. All right, well, damn, there you go. We'll take it. All right. All right. I'm so ready to get my new decks, y'all. I'm excited. And I got them coming like staggered. Like they come staggered. So it's like one comes like 1 week, one comes another week. So, pop them mugs out, because I haven't had a new deck in a while, so I got a couple of new decks. All right. Who's this? Aquarius. So you have endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Three of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. You have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Justice and the Empress. Okay. So endings and beginnings, of course, like in order to bring in whatever this union is that you're looking for, it could be, a new job, it could be a new person, whatever that is that you are clearly confused about, is you have to remember that you have to end things in order to begin them. So whatever is, hey, good morning. Whatever is going on is that you have whatever you're confused about, there is really no real reason to be confused. In order to have this, whatever this is that you want, you have to end something. You feel like you have all these options. Really, you don't. Get clear on what you want because you know exactly what it is you want. Um, and that's what you do. You don't focus on other shit. If you got something to do with other people, leave that shit where it be. Don't worry about that because it ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay? You have to end cycles in order to begin new ones. Or otherwise you'll be in this state of confusion. You'll feel like you have all these other options. Like there are options if that's what you choose, that's what you manifest, that's what you want. But I feel like no, it's like you just want this one particular thing, but you feel like, oh, I gotta do this, this, that, and other to get to that. You don't have to. Just focus on what you need. Focus on that one thing at a time. Stop overwhelming yourself. Okay. All right. So next you have children. Your love life has been affected by children. Justice card, Empress. So here, either you're pregnant. Yeah, I really feel somebody's pregnant here. Um, mhm. Or you already had the child and then you realize you have to go through like child support court or something like that. Or like your spouse is or something like that. It is, yeah. Somebody's pregnant. It could be both. Maybe somebody's pregnant and they have to go through child support, like, like it's a third party situation. I'm not really saying a third party. I just really feel like that it's something with the courts, like maybe someone's trying to get custody of a child or something, or. But I feel like I most definitely feel like somebody's pregnant because I keep on looking at her stomach, you know, like, Empress, she's about, like she grows things, she's, you know, and I just feel like, yeah, I feel like somebody's pregnant. Um, yeah, she's grounded and stable, but I mean, I just really feel like somebody's pregnant there. So, hey, there you go. Hope that's what you wanted to hear. Okay, Aquarius. Um, okay, so next we have Pisces. Got Pisces, and then we have Aries after that. So Pisces is 4257. Pisces. Pisces today. And double cards. Just need one card at a time, spirit. You're on the list. Okay, Pisces, you start off with start delegating. Ask others, including me, which is Green Tara, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Then you have the Two of Pentacles and the Empress. All right, the next you have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then you have the Four of Cups. and the Two of Cups. All right. So yeah, Pisces, I feel like you've been doing way too much. You've been juggling and balancing all this shit. Let it go. Like, well, not let it go. I mean, because I feel like it's stuff that you can't let go, but you can get help. Okay. And this is something that you need to learn. Okay. And in doing so, it's going to bring you into this Empress power here. You're going to start being more grounded, start feeling more stable, like you're able to do more things and actually build things and grow things. Okay. And then you have forgiving and learning here. As you release and heal the past, which is how you need to delegate shit, you experience more love in your present moments. So in releasing all of the in delegating, I'm gonna say it just like that, in delegating tasks to different people or things or whatever, that's what's gonna bring in, people are offering you this, people are offering you help. Okay. You need to learn from this, and it's bringing in this Two of Cups. It's bringing in like a union here, because it's like you have more time, but you need to learn from this cycle. Otherwise, it'll kind of stop, and this person won't come in for you. Okay, so it's like you have to find that balance. You have to delegate. You have to release whatever that. You have to end whatever that cycle is that you're dealing with. You have to let it go. Because I mean, it's like I feel like all these people are offering you stuff, and you just like, oh, thank you for the offer, and just sit it down. And then you don't actually accept it. It's like, okay, thank you. And you be like, oh, let's go sit it on the table over there. But you ain't taking the offer. Like, shit, take that shit. They offering shit. They offering for a reason. If they didn't want to help you, they shouldn't offer, right? So shit, let people help you. It's okay to get help and ask for help. It's perfectly fine, okay? All right. Last but not least, are my Aries, folks. And we're at 4712. All right, Pinky Lee Boo, Aries. All right, Aries. Okay, so you start delegating. So ask others, including me, which is Green Tara, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Then you have the Five of Cups and the Full card. All right, so next you have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Judgment card. All right, so Aries. Okay, so I feel like at one point I don't feel like you are kind of worrying about what you've lost right now, but I feel like it's more so like that's what drove you into. I like to watch Hoarders, okay, and it just reminded me of that. So it's like something happens in a person's life, and then they try to fill that void with stuff. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, so something happened and then you started trying to fill your life with different things, or you're trying to do a lot to fill that space of what you're missing. So instead of trying to create yourself as a whole individual, you're trying to do it around you to not focus on what the core issue is. Okay. But you will, because you're going to take a leap of faith here, because you're tired of dealing with this shit. Like, you tired of like dealing with this. You just like, this is some bullshit. Like, you like, damn, I'm tired. I've been doing this, that, and the other. But you realize like, yeah, but I mean, I still have this. I still got that. Like, you lost something, but it's like, yeah, so I have this. Like, I'm sitting here trying to, replace these 3 cups. I'm trying to replace these 3 cups, but shit, they dirty and done with. I need to focus on these 2 cups and move forward. And that's what you're going to do. Okay. And you have healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Judgment card. So this is a karmic cycle that you need to end. It's a slow cycle, very slow cycle. I mean, it's clearly a childhood issue that you need to resolve. Let me see. Oh, this one, Page of Cups. Yeah, it's a childhood wound, most definitely. The Chariot, yeah, because you need to move on from this. Yeah, something from your childhood that you need to move on from, Aries. But it's like, remember, like so I feel like if your parents or whatever the situation is has been kind of, let me say, restoration, yeah. Am I reading that right? Okay, I'm glad it resonates with you. But it's like kind of whatever you're dealing with your family issues, that whatever has been going on in the past, it's like what you put in it is what you're going to get back. So if you're still looking at the situation as like, okay, like for an example would be like, let's say your mother was just so mean to you when you were a child, like, but it's not necessarily because your mother doesn't like you, doesn't love you. It's because of her own childhood wounds. So you have to realize that and be like, hey, I understand that the reason my mom did what she did to me was because of her upbringing, because we're all a product of our environments, right? So that's her. So if she's not willing to work on her issues, it's not your place to fix her issues. You need to realize and understand, like, hey, that's my mom. I love her, but I'm not going to be combative towards her over something that she's not willing and ready to fix within her own journey. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to realize, like, hey, why is that bothering me so much? Like, yes, my mom yelled at me today. Why is it bothering me? She always yells at me. Why is it bothering me now? Sorry, y'all. The birds are just, they in there going off. Like, why is it bothering me now? And then you have to really focus, like, okay, well, it's really not bothering me that she's yelling. What's bothering me is because I have all of this other stuff within me that is unresolved. And then you start focusing on that and realizing, like, hey, you know what? I'm not upset with my mother at all. What I'm upset about is, I need to find a wholeness within myself. Okay. And in doing so, you start changing your outlook. You start changing your perception of things. So, and then you realize, like, as you're focusing on yourself and learning about yourself more, you realize that the world around you changes, which includes your mother. Okay. So it's like, it's because of that energy you give off. So now you're in, so then you become in this place where it's like, you're just radiating with all this beautiful energy. And when you see your mother, so instead of saying, hey, mom, good morning, what's up? You're like, hey, mom, how are you? It's like the whole aspect changes. So you need to make that effort towards it. And in doing so, your mom has no reason to be mad and yelling at you because you have all this radiant energy going from you. So then it just radiates to her. Like people say, smiles are contagious. I truly believe that. So I'm always smiling at people because I believe that it is truly, truly contagious. And it's the same thing. Like you walk up to your mom, give her a hug. She's going to start expecting a hug every day. You walk up, you smile at her, say, hey, mom, good morning. Like, it's going to be that type of energy, and then it'll start changing things, and that's how you start healing these family issues, because you're really getting down to the deep real issues. Because a lot of times our parents, the reason that they did the things that they did to us that we just don't really like or don't really agree with is because of their upbringing. And we have to really understand that. And if they're not in a place where they're willing to learn from those lessons and heal and really work on their childhood issues, there's nothing you can do. So I know it was kind of long. I went on a little rant there, but I love my people. I just had to. Somebody needed to hear that. So there you go. So y'all, that has been your reading, and y'all saw my alarm was going off, so I have to get ready to clock in for work. So I thank you all for joining me for my live readings in the morning, and I appreciate it. And today is Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday. I don't think I have anything planned to do today, and it's gonna be raining. So you know what? Well, no, I got a date later on, but I ain't gonna be there long. It's for drinks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back live this evening. It's still I don't know how tired I am, but I'm going to check with y'all later this evening. So and remember the readings I do in the evenings and I do the live readings. They are free. They are free readings, but I donations of course skip the line. I do PayPal and Cash App. You just make the payment. Let me know that you got it. I check and boom, I do your reading. You skip the line. All right. Or if you want a personal reading, you hit me up at vdivinely@gmail.com. But you still make the payments the same. All right. I love you all. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.